Good morning, guys. How are you? This is Mr. Argueta coming to you week number 2. Just wanted to give you guys, as I promised, I try to get these videos out as soon as I can. So it is about 10 before 8 o'clock on Monday, the 20th. I am scheduled to be in Walker County doing a training over there at 9. So wanted to get in early. I got in about 7:30 to try to get a video out. As I mentioned, I'm doing 3 classes basically this summer semester, which is not well, yes and no. It's not typical that I teach 3 different classes. It's typical that I teach a total of 4 classes, but it's all the same class in different sections. Anyhow, enough about that. Let me get to what this week has in store for us. So last week we did pretty good. You guys understood the concept of the discussions, interacting with my video, interacting with other students, interacting with, putting up your own post. So thank you for that. It takes me about a week to grade through all of the discussions. I want to make sure you guys get this done as early as possible to give everyone the opportunity to reply to your discussion. So the earlier you get your discussion up, the quicker it is for other people to post their replies to you. So I try to do the same thing. I can't promise it every week because my schedule varies depending on where I'm at that week, but I will do the best attempt to get it out to you as soon as possible. So in this week, week number 2, we turn our attentions to how we make a decision as a leader, as a manager. This past Friday, I taught a class on creative problem solving in a corporate setting. So it was a corporate training, and we talked about this very topic right here. And people find this topic very interesting because they I guess maybe never deeply thought about how they process decision making, and this breaks it down to an ethical perspective. So I don't want to make these videos too long, so I'm going to speed through it a little bit. But I want you to read pages 74 to 76 and 82 to 84. Excuse me about my voice today. By the way, this is my coffee this morning. It's in my Ember cup. My Ember cup, I don't know if you could see that. There we go. There we go. It keeps my coffee at exactly 145 degrees Fahrenheit. It's an app, actually, that keeps my coffee warm. So today I'm drinking a blend called, I don't know if I have any in here. I brought this one from home. I don't have any in here, but it's a K-cup, but it's called Bustelo. It's a Hispanic version. It's like a Cuban, more Caribbean type coffee. It's an espresso blend. It's sort of my daily to-go, easy-to-go coffee type. Anyhow, cheers to you if you're drinking coffee, and hopefully you're having a good day so far. So back to what we're talking about, ethical perspectives. So we're going to take a look at some of the ethical perspectives, and I want you to read these because I think that no one really can adhere to one exact perspective all the time. It's impossible. There's no possible way you can make a decision exactly from the same perspective every single time. And I want you to understand that many of us have 2 or 3 versions of ourselves in regards to how we make a decision. We might think we always make a decision based on something, but that's not true. So I'm going to toss a couple questions at you. I want you to think through them, and then it should help you understand which perspective you use and when. So ultimately, the first question is it ever okay to lie? Is it ever okay to say a lie? Is it ever actually good to lie? Justified to lie? So think about that. Tell me what you think in your response to my video. The other question I usually pose is, some of you probably have heard this before. If you were a conductor of a train and you're going at high speeds, and if you go left, you'll kill 10 people. If you go right, you'll kill a child. So if you turn right, you're going to kill this child. We know nothing, no other information. You're a conductor of a train. But if you go the other direction, left, you're going to kill 10 adults. What would you do? You're going to kill either 1 child or 10 adults. What would you do and why? This should help you process the information in regards to what ethical perspective you use when you use it. And then the last one, which is usually, I've rarely ever found someone that says no, I wouldn't do it no matter what. But if you had to, I mean, if there was no other option, I know a lot of people go, "Wow, I just feel terrible answering that." There's other options in the real world. Yes, I know there is, but this isn't the real world. This is a scenario to help us understand how we come about making the decision. So. I understand none of us would want to kill anybody, and I understand that in the perfect world, we would love to say lying is bad, but think through it. I want you to process it, self-exploration as to why you make those decisions and when. All right, that said, I don't want to give you too much because I don't want to give out the whole concept. I want you to read through it. So I'm looking forward to hearing about your ethical perspectives. Remember, your discussion, your post should be nice, solid paragraph. I don't do word minimum, but I do want context. So please give me context. Your replies could be a sentence or two, but something meaningful. And I appreciate your replies to me. It was very enlightening on who is in the class. Like, you guys get to see the videos, but I don't. I get to read what you put in black and white. So for those of you who have talked about going to Chicago and eating pizza, I encourage you to do that. There's been a couple. I think in this class, let me make sure it's this class because as I mentioned in previous semesters. Of course, the system's running slow. Of course, it would right now while I'm making a video. But I thought we had a Jennifer Lopez in this class. So welcome, J-Lo, to a class. I could say I taught a J-Lo. But we have several people who mentioned that they have either a person that is friends of theirs or in a relationship with someone that comes from my cultural background, which is a Guatemalan. So that's pretty awesome. What else do we have? We have a couple cosmetology graduates who are now in the business world. Welcome to the class. A lot of cool people. So I encourage you to go interact with some of them. It's pretty awesome to have you guys on board. I think we have a few nursing and healthcare management, and it's a pretty diverse class. So it's pretty exciting to see the dynamics of the course. So anyhow, that said. It is 7:57. I'm gonna cut the video at this point. I appreciate you guys' interaction, response, emails, all that good stuff. Remember, I don't accept late work, but I want you to know that there's a reason for that, and I will get to it in a couple of weeks because I don't want to give everything away. But I don't accept late work, but hang in there. And the reason why I don't do that, it will be explained, and there'll be a reason for it. So please do not freak out. Just work on whatever we're working on now. Don't worry about the past, okay? Week one's gone, so let's move on. So now we're on week two. So I hope you're having a good time. Take care, guys. We'll see you out there. Have a good cup of coffee today and enjoy the day. Bye.